Welcome back. We are heading off to mines to continue the rounds. Looks like it's Harold's car. What's he doing here? Intriguing. Let's immediately get stuck on something. Recently took the bus over to Crossbell City in hopes of finding myself a good man. And as we exited the mountain tunnel, I noticed the cutest little girl on the side of the road. I almost mistook her for a doll. Got the impression that she wasn't from here. Wonder what she was doing all alone. What was Ren doing? I seem to recall her being near the path that leads to the Rosen... studio? Can't quite remember the full name of it. So it was there. I thought it was across the bridge, but no. Still, I wonder what a girl like her was doing out there all alone. I'm sure she'll be fine. Trust me. It's more like you've got to be the one worrying. Hello? Hello? We'll have to look at that in a minute, see if they realise. You know, Mr. Hayworth always looks so sad when he looks at me. Aww. Did I do something to him? So right, I'm going with the idea, based on just that, it's like, he misses his daughter. Therefore, it's not something he did. It's like, she was taken, wasn't she? Otherwise, he wouldn't look sad. So it's that aspect, It's like, yeah. Despite being a city boy, that Harold is an upstanding guy. Some say being too modest can sometimes end up biting you in the ass. If he really wants to make it big, he's got to be a bit more confident in himself. Harold's modesty may end up being his biggest flaw as a merchant. Sometimes I wonder if he's even trying to make the biggest profit he could. He's not. He's just trying to make the world a better place. I'm going with that idea just based on what she said. Strangely enough. So, you've run your trading company for 7 years now, Mr. Hayworth. I wouldn't go so far to call my business a trading company just yet. My belief is that I should try to conduct business while putting a smile on all of my customers and associates' faces. Exactly, it's just making everyone happy. I'm afraid I don't quite meet the expectations you'd have for a Crossbell trader. Don't say that. I think you're doing good work in Crossbell, Mr. Hayworth. Are Estelle, Joshua, and Mr. Hayworth discussing something important? That's what it looks like to me. Possibly. So we shouldn't interrupt. No, we should. I want to see what Estelle's thinking. Excuse me, you said your name was Estelle, right? You've been sort of quiet. Have I met you anywhere before? No, of course not. I just think you resemble someone I've met before, that's all. He looks exactly like the one that was with her. He's the real one, right? See, at this point, it's like if you hadn't figured it out, you would have definitely figured it out. Because it's like, yeah, it's like the fake parent she made. Estelle, I know how you feel, but you can't be acting this suspicious. I know that, it's just hard. It's like, oh, it's like, based on this reaction with her, it's like, tell him. Although I don't know if he'd want to. It's that tough thing with Harold. It's like, so I assume he thinks he's like his daughter's either dead or missing. Does he want to actually know? Because I remember a good episode of Torchwood, the spin-off from Doctor Who, where it's very much like people were disappearing. Like there's reasons for it, but they're basically disappearing and being sent back. And they were being disfigured, like they were being sent back like 10 years later and stuff like that, all random times. But sometimes disfigured, sometimes not. But this one kid, essentially, I think he disappeared when he was like 13. And he came back disfigured. So Torchwood, like this operation, looked after him and kept him in a facility. But his parents thought he was dead. And eventually, like, through reasons, they introduced him back to his parents. And it's basically his mother was just being like, why didn't you just let me think he was dead? And it's like, oh. It was just the idea of like, the things that had happened to him as a result. It's like, in her mind, it was better thinking he was dead. It's like, oh. Yeah. Yesterday, Alec came home with scratches all over him. What am I going to do with that boy? They weren't anything major, but if he keeps on goofing around without paying attention to his surroundings, he'll go head first off a cliff someday. Boys will be boys. I only wish they would think about how much I have to worry about them. The reason he's covered in scratches is because he doesn't pay attention to where he's going. I only wish Hoffman and Alec would consider how much they make me worry. Alright. Speaking of Hoffman, I'm assuming he's in here. Apparently, Gans plans on having fun in the city, gambling the night away. The guy hits the slots once and then he's hooked on the casino for life. Come on, Gans. I mean, I don't care if he's having fun or not. I just want to know when he'll pay me back that mirror I loaned him. That's fair. Man's got himself hooked on the casino and must never makes a profit. If that guy will ever manage to pay back the mirror I loaned him. It'd be funny if you speak to everyone in here and then here is money to all of them. During next month's anniversary festival, all us miners are going to get a well-deserved break. That's going to be my chance to take back my mirror and win big at the casino. Can't come soon enough. Yeah. Since we've got a few days off, I'm going to party all night over at the city's casino. Hell yeah. Yeah. Things have really come a long way, even for us old-fashioned miners. Believe it or not, we didn't even have orbital lamps when the previous mine chief was in charge. Every day was just as perilous as the last. I'm sure glad those days are gone. Nowadays, miners can worry less about getting hurt and focus even more on their job. And the crazy thing is, orbital tech is just the beginning. Heck, I don't know how much longer the world is going to need miners like us. That is a worry in our world as well. Everything becomes AI. Eek. Phew, I wouldn't be able to survive without my wife's home-cooked lunches. Alright, back to work. All of the septium we mine here is used in a variety of different industries. The smaller sepi fragments are used in manufacturing quartz, and larger crystals are primarily used in making jewelry. Whenever I start thinking about how the septium we mine will be used, it really makes me proud. All of the septium we mine here is used in a variety of different industries. The smaller sepi fragments... Alright. There's no need to get so emotional, dude. Calm down. What's your deal? Take your stairs and shove off. No one takes all the orders, I just carry them to you. That's everything. You got what you need, would you mind leaving me alone? Jeez. Trying to play nice with drunken miners every damn night is exhausting. Can you just leave me alone? Ah, I see, it's she's basically tired, it's understandable then. Now the store is like a ghost town during the day. Okay, since I've got a bit of free time on my hands, listen closely. Luca, our waitress here, is one of the most unsociable people I've ever met, but whenever she genuinely smiles, it's one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. If I was a guy, it'd be love at first sight. Luca may be unsociable. It's a shame that she doesn't smile more often. It'll do her good, that's for sure. Oh, indeed. Homemade egg pudding! Alright, so anybody still in the rooms? Yes. Well, get stuck at what's it with doors and me getting stuck? The batch of septium crystals I have my sights set on here is the genuine article. Given the low yield on crystals lately, it takes luck to even have the opportunity to purchase them. Much to my dismay, I was unsuccessful in negotiating for the septium. No matter, I still have plenty of mirror to stay here comfortably, so I intend to stick around for a while. Oh, I fully intend to stay in this town until the stubborn mayor agrees to sell me those septium crystals. According to my lady, all of our travel funds were pilfered from the mansion's private safe. My lady assures me that we have enough funds to last us a year, but just how much did she actually take? She grabbed enough mirror to survive a whole year and buy 2 train tickets here and back each. Oh dear, the mansion must be in an absolute uproar by now. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Seriously, there's no one else in the other rooms. You'd think someone could come to visit mines, wouldn't you? It's a lovely place in the mountains. There's been a merchant doing business in town as of late. Felicia, was it? I appreciate her aggressive nature and mindset, but I still think she has quite a ways to go if she wants to make it as a merchant. It appears she set her sights on our septium crystals. What to do? Alicia seems determined to stay in mines as long as it takes. She may look young, but it's clear that she has plenty of mirror. I expected no less from a self-proclaimed merchant. Due to mines' location, we haven't had the luxury of having many ingredients on hand. It's always very tiring to have to take the orbital bus every time we need to go shopping, but it looks like that might not be a problem soon. A trader from Crossbell City named Harold Hayworth occasionally visits to sell us produce. Having access to crops like that has been a lifesaver, not to mention that it's all from America Village. Mr. Hayworth seems to have a strong grasp of how supply and demand works in Crossbell. He's a reliable man and an admirable trader. Kind of fell down pretty hard while I was running around town yesterday. I got back home all scraped up from head to toe and my mum was furious. Guess I should pay more attention to my surroundings next time. Got my fork caught on the grating yesterday and fell down really hard. That hurt so freaking bad. I need to be more careful from now on, I guess. Nowadays, you rarely see young men willingly join the mining crew. On the contrary, most youngsters in mines claim that they're going to live sophisticated lives as merchants. While that makes me a tad bit blue, I guess it's just a sign of the times. The Crossbell times. A miner's salary is nothing special. It's fine if you're living here, but if you went to the city's entertainment district, you'd be broke in no time. Jeez, is any of this really worth it? I work and work and work, and life doesn't seem to get any easier. Well, I slack off on my shift a lot, so that might be why. Yeah, I mean, if you put in the work, you might get more mirror, yeah. I always wake up early every morning so I can start making my husband's lunch. I'm sure he gets pretty hungry with how demanding his job can get, so I always make sure to fill his lunchbox as much as I can. Oh, he appreciates it, trust me. Nothing makes me happier than when he comes home and doesn't have a single leftover. My morning routine consists of waking up and cramming together a lunchbox that Max will love. Nothing makes me happier when he comes home and doesn't have a single leftover. Hi, how are you doing? We're offering nice discounts today. Good for you. Some girl named Risha is a part of that batch of people our conceal just recently hired. That chick is totally cute. I see her headed to work sometimes, and I can tell she's busting her ass off to overcome all odds. She may have just joined the troupe, but I can tell she works her ass off. The anniversary festival hasn't even started, yet tourists are already here to sightsee. Heard that all of the local hotels have already been completely booked. Managed to drag a chick over from Bish's place to my store. Not like it'll hurt him too badly. Man, there's nothing like being able to outwit someone. Phew, I'm in the zone today. Hey, good morning. We're not open yet, but hey, what the heck? You need some ice cream anyway? Not really. Hey, my noble customers. You are like kings and your wish is my command. I mean, good luck with that play. Lady Ilia slept through practice today. This is a rare event. I'll have to write this down in my diary. Some people in suits went to talk to the troupe this morning. I think they may have had some business with them. Their eyes seem pretty serious. Who are you guys? Are you new fans of Lady Ilia? Something like that, you might say. Damn it, I tried my luck at the roulette table after I got my ass kicked. But still, you guys are all freakishly strong. How's everyone so powerful? I've gone to casinos all over the continent and kicked some major ass. But despite that, you Crossbell gamblers scare the hell out of me. I may not look it, but I'm a darn good gambler. You'll be sorely disappointed if you think you can beat me easily. Go on then. I'm gonna go with number 6, block. It's irrelevant saying black, isn't it? It's just that case of like, it's number 6. I swear if I get it, it'd be like, what? Nowhere near, nowhere near. Red 12. Yes, I'm gonna go again. Red 23 and 20, black. I was just going for 23, but I missed and just kept it. I mean, yes, that's what I wanted to do. Ah, so close. It's nowhere near. Right, last chance, and we'll go with 29. Come on, 29. So close. The 6 is the wrong way around. Ah, it's literally next to the one I chose. I'm going again. Going again. Unlucky for some. Number 16. So close. I'm going again. Going again. 21. And 18, apparently. One time it'll actually do it. Ah, 35. I was close again. Eventually, 29 black. And 26. And 26. Keep forgetting it does the bit in between when I press across. So close. It's like, 17. Come on, 17. So close. The question is, do I keep doing this for a while, but then edit it out and make it look like I got it first time? Because that would be easy to do. I mean, although you get it away in the music, wouldn't you? I want to get one. Is that sort of thing now? Like, I want to get one of my bets here. I don't care if it's a double one, which would be 11. I don't care if it's the double thingy or anything like that. It's just that I just want one. Oh. It's so close every time. You know, technically could go there, but I'm going 27. Screw it. Good at drawing me into this, aren't they? They're good at drawing me into this. 14? What is this nonsense? 25 red. That's what I want here. 25 red. Has anybody actually played roulette and actually bet on the numbers like this? Because that seems incredibly foolish to me. Like, oh my god, look how close it was. It's like, no! It's like, I want to take my bet away. Take it away. Take it away. I want number 8. I'm feeling 8. It's the number of septarians in this game. It feels right. I'm actually building an idea around the idea of there actually being 8 septarians, by the way. But the 8th septarian is us. The Observer. The septarian of the Observer. And it's us. We are the 8th septarian. But I don't want to get into that too much yet, because it goes on the idea of, like, different dimensions, the whole, cypress trees, all that type of thing. I'm basically building that in my head, and I'm basically seeing where these games go before I finally settle down on something within regards to that. Like, seriously, it's 21. Like, come on, game. When it was near it, 31. Right, we'll do it 3 more times. Number 9. I just want one. It's like, I know how unlikely it is. What are the chances, by the way? What are the actual chances of me getting this? I know someone will know, that's the thing. Nope, nope, nope. How do I just... Is there any way to, like... There. Circle. Come on, whatever one I pressed. What number did I go for? I don't remember what it was. 23. I should have gone for 23. It's right next. Every time I do it, it's like right next to what I'm doing. Watch this be like 35. Watch it. Watch it be 35. Or 31 or 29 or 33. 5. Told you. I told you it would be that. Giving up. No, I said give up. Pressed it too fast. That's always my problem with this. I press things too fast. 14. There. Yeah. We'll try that again later at some point. I've heard the IBC has the most assets out of any company in the world. Crossbell is known as the confluence of Mera. Given their historical international bank, it's only natural. The true surprise is how they managed to strike greater riches than the Rhineford or Verne companies. I'm not particularly surprised that the IBC has outdone the Empire or Republic when it comes to Mera, to be honest. The whims of fate can be an unpredictable beast. We'll never be quite sure how things are going to go. This is precisely why men choose to cling on to fate for their dear life. Would anybody like to have a match? Who knows? It could be your lucky day. Go on then. Oh. Ooh, stand. And you've got an ace. Oh. I was lucky. I was lucky on the draw there. Like 2 aces, that's a powerful play. Oh, I gotta stand on that, haven't I? Ah. Oh, we got the queen. Nice. So we'll stand there. Yeah. So we got one blue star. Come on. Let's get those 5 blue stars. Hello. An ace is always a strong one. Well, it's like there's no point playing anything else. We've got 21 straight off, so. Blackjack. A blackjack. Excellent. But, yes, of course. Ooh, gotta stand. 17. Ah. I wanted to see at one point getting all those blue stars. What's the payout if we get all the blue stars? Yeah. Nice ace, that's what we want. There we go. So that's as one. This is one, simple as that. Blackjack. Risky. Yeah. I just hope you've got a bust now. You would, wouldn't you? Ah, forget it then, forget it. We've got 2 blackjacks in that I'm happy enough with. Oh, fate. Apparently the owner was part of some mafia back in the day. His group was supposedly eliminated by Ravage. I've even heard that he's got a gunshot wound right on his chest. You serious? Old Fax had a crazy past like that? It's a secret though. He doesn't like us talking about it. I feel like the owner kinda has an aura around him. Guess I can see it now that I know. Now I want to know more about this guy up here. Jeez Louise, my name's not Louise. It's Lloyd. It's not easy to pull the wool over the eyes of that old battle axe. Tried to sneak out of the back exit of my house this morning, and I just ran into her on the street corner. I ran away in a panic. I had to have been seconds away from getting caught. That damn wife of mine. She's been making these visits more complicated. Too bad it's not enough to get me to abandon the casino. Oh dear, oh dear. Elie McDowell has been Crossbell's mayor for the last 15 years. He tends to not have any strong leaning toward either side of the spectrum. Crossbell has certainly had its fair share of problems these last 15 years. However, we've been able to overcome them thanks to his leadership and guidance. It might not mean much coming from a puny old casino, but he is a fine man. Where do I even begin? The mayor has been living here since the inception of its turbulent history as a state. It's all thanks to that man's sole efforts that we've been able to live in peace these last 15 years. The 1st Division has been keeping a watchful eye for us all day. None of the troop members seem to care. Practice is running a little late today, thanks to the questioning. Today's practice is running a little late. I'm putting together a list of guests to invite to the performance. This list is filled with our sponsors, so they're definitely interested. Every invitation must be specialized for each and every one of our guests. We use the private performance as an opportunity to announce our newest production to the public. Everything must proceed smoothly. Everything? I appreciate that Ply has been encouraging me all this time. Just don't have much of a competitive spirit. Phew, I'm pretty relieved, to be honest. She said some amazing things to me. Ply's been a star among the troop for a long time now. Listening to her soothing voice can relax just about anybody. Oh, Elie, why'd you have to sleep in on a day like this? Some things just never change. Reminds me of her rookie days. Police detectives didn't seem too thrilled with her either. Pretty sure Elia's talent is inherent for her. I remember her being great even back in her rookie days. There's really nothing better than reading a good book. Books help nourish the soul. I'd recommend reading as much as you can when you have the time. I don't do much reading these days. There's really nothing better than reading a good book. The threat letter might actually be the real deal. Got a bad feeling about this. Haven't got any practice in, thanks to these police officers. What a bummer. What is the logo here, though? Like, I see it all the time. This one, like, on the doormat sort of thing. It looks like AR, but I don't know. Yawn. Oh, my favorite little guy and his friends have entered the scene. Morning. You look like you just woke up, Elie, huh? Yeah, kinda. May have slept in a bit too much this morning. Not to worry, my friends. I won't fall behind because of this. Well, if you say so. Oh man, can't believe we're getting a glimpse of Elia's personal life. Feel like a million mirror right now. Corelia's been totally nagging at me for a while now. Sheesh. It's cool though. I promise I'm not going to delay our practice. Oh, Elie, how typical of you to come waltzing in as if you don't have a care in the world. Haven't bothered to change your poor manners one bit, have you? I guess you could say that. Anyway, I'm about to stop practicing. Be a darling and help me into my clothes, Carelia? Carelia? I don't know. Again, with the attitude. I can't help but feel bad for the hardships you put the troop leader through. How is every superstar an absolute slob? I just don't understand. Yeah, to be fair, it's like, yeah, I don't have her. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Ian. Thank you so much for conducting the investigation. Not a problem. It's our job, after all. Looks like the 1st Division's already on the case, too. Yeah. They ended up asking me questions, too. And the question is, like, the Yin that we did actually see in the scene at Ravage, very much saying, like, there's a test. Like, she's testing the SSS. Why are you testing us? In what regard? Elia showed up late today, so I can't help but feel impatient. With the private performance closing in, I get all flustered and anxious if I don't constantly practice. Elia showed up late today, so I can't help but feel impatient. All of our stage designs need to be subtle yet bold and powerful. It's not something we can just set up in a single day. Stage design has been moving along smoothly, thanks to the help of a studio we work with. Stage design should be considered an art form. Yes, it should, yes. It supports our conceals artists with its bold visuals and props. Our stage design is almost finished thanks to the studio we work with. I'm completely on board with that, yeah? Shall I break for recess? Whoa! Oh, it's just the officers. Please refrain from startling me. Sorry about that. Are you practicing back here? Indeed. I must face off with Inya during a scene in this play. I don't wish to be obscured and completely outclassed by her radiant light. I must do everything I can to perfect these finishing touches. Risha has my sympathies. She must be faced with great difficulty right now. She's partnered up with Ilya. Even I have my moments of trouble with her. Egads, that was a secret. Oh dear. He seems a bit suspicious, though, to me at this point. Just trying to, like, It's that case of, okay. Yeah, the seating, we got the idea. But, okay, we figured out who Yin actually is, but then it's like, well, that doesn't explain who sent the letter. That's still a mystery at this point. It's still like, And do us a favor and don't get in the way of our work, okay? Or perhaps it's the SSS's whatever hobby to sniff around where they don't belong. Ouch, always hitting us right where it hurts. Do us a favor and don't get in the way of our work, okay? Okay, I understand the situation. Emma, have the letter in question analysed. I doubt we'll find any fingerprints, but there might be other important clues. Yes, sir, I'll have it analysed immediately. Hey, you wrapped up your work here, right? Stop resisting. The inevitable. And return to your own work already. This case is already under our jurisdiction. You want floor plans for the theatre? There should be one inside of our information pamphlets. That won't do. I need floor plans for when the theatre was built. Any entrances, loading docks, storage rooms, the stage design, and even the placement of the ventilation ducts. I need all of it. I understand, sir. I'll start looking for them immediately. These First Division detectives made it out here pretty quickly to start their investigation this morning. Why did Elie have to sleep in today of all days? She's making my anxiety flare up. Many of our patrons stay here with the intentions of visiting the casino. The variety of entertainment available in the Crossbell sets us apart from other countries. Okay, I fixed the settings for this terminal. As an expert in this field, I can operate terminals with ease. Chief Roberts is one of the lead developers of the Orbital Network project. Despite how he seems, Crossbell's access to the Orbital Network is largely thanks to the Chief's efforts. You're not wrong, but aren't you being a bit too mean to me, Tio? I don't follow. I'm behaving as I usually would. Yeah, you're right. It's probably just my imagination. I like how Randy turned back round. It makes sense because of, restoring back to previous stuff. It's just that one sort of like, wait a minute. What is this a statue of? What is that a statue of? It's like, wait a minute, there's nothing that mentions it being Adios or anything like that. It looks like there might be a serpent at the bottom. My precious little Tio isn't having any mischievous thoughts about me, is she? Yep, I'm sure it's just my imagination, right? Please take good care of her, everyone. None of us know how to operate these things, so we'll leave that to the specialists. Though I think I can handle some basic maintenance at least, like dusting. The beverages in your room are included with the lodging fee. Please drink them as you like. I'm just thinking though, is like if there's any of those statues around, because it's got me thinking with this whole idea of like, we got the goddess of the sun, the goddess of the moon. I think that's what was going on with the play, wasn't it? But as far as we understand it, there's only Adios. Like, that's it. In terms of actual goddess. So it's probably referring to Septarians, which would be Mirage and, well, the Aureole, wouldn't it? So it's like, Our hotel rooms come equipped with telephones to call for room service. Please don't hesitate to call the front desk if you need any assistance. Just gonna keep an eye out for statues. Because it's the idea of the Septian Church has a weird depiction of Adios, if it is indeed Adios. It's like, what is this statue? Just intrigues me. Can't make out anything familiar about it. That's what's intriguing me. It's like, it's clearly representing something otherworldly. Oh, I don't know. Phew, I'm beat. One of our girls ended up quitting her job yesterday. No harm done, there's plenty of fish in this fine sea of women. Anyway, how about it, mister? Did you know we're having a happy hour special today? Happy hour special, you say? Is it now? Might get some cheap drinks or something like that. Welcome to Garante. Remember, we aren't an information agency. We only deal in cocktails. How about a yin-flavored cocktail then? Clever. Highway's very own Charlie is certainly cunning. He utilizes his intellect to corner his opponents, leaving that enigmatic assassin of his to clean up the mess. Even Ravage's Garcia Rossi had trouble dealing with Highway's pincer attack. And that's as far as I'm willing to talk. Can't believe that worked. So he knows about it, eh? He's like, that's clever. Good thinking there from Lloyd. But again, it's a very much a police trope type thing, which is like, good. I like to see that they're using that in every capacity. It's good. Clever. Alright, it's just gonna be the same again, isn't it? Jeez, gives me the creeps. Right, you want to order something while you're here? Is there anything we could order that maybe like shiny blue? May as well order something. I don't know. Could have sparked something. The anniversary festival is almost here, but everyone's looking forward to it. Damn it, that pisses me off. Hostesses have it rough during the festival. Treating customers to drinks from morning till night, giving cutesy responses, putting on fake smiles. Just the thought of it depresses me. Jeez, I can't take much more of this. Sure, the anniversary festival can go die in a hole for all I care. Understandable though. Yawn, I'm so sleepy. Had to deal with an awfully persistent customer last night. It was definitely a little too much on the handsy side. Just my luck. It's starting to look like my rivals might end up overtaking me this month. Drunk customers can get pretty clingy. Can't seem to leave me alone. I can't say I'm too proud over how poor last night's sales were. See if these guys say, oh, we can actually move around in here. Now, can I get up there? Like, there's a chest there. It's like, how do I get up there? The hell do you think you're doing, brat? You don't got any business here, scram. Unless you came here for some of the boss's love. Maybe I did. You're planning on loitering around here for a while? Yes. Yo, don't just come hanging around whenever you damn please. You kiddies better get the hell out of here. I was hoping to update and say something else as a result of that. According to the information I was sent, the CPD seemed to be coming and going out of Arkansas. My, how dreadful it would be for them if there was a scandal right before their new show debuted. Yes. With luck, this won't spoil the excitement that has been building up around the piece. It looks like details about the situation are finally starting to leak. Must be her informant, right? How much they really know? This is like, who's your informant? Police seem to be coming out. Yeah, we know that. I just noticed, as a result of standing here, like, some of the NPCs are standing at weird angles, like the ones above me. Like, keep an eye on them, like the angles they're at when you come over here. Very weird angles. I assume that's because of the draw distance that was updated due to the Geofront patch. It's just funny though, just a funny quirk of that. Sort of like with the whole seeing double of NPCs and stuff in Sky, that kind of thing. Heard your case got snatched up by the First Division. You should be glad the First Division let you off with just a little warning from meddling in their business. Is that how people are seeing the situation? Yep, not that we expected anything less from Sergei's kiddos. I'll try not to kick up too much dust, okay? My gut tells me that you're all going to get another scolding from the Deputy Director if you keep standing out. We cannot guarantee anything, but that ain't fun, man. Sticking your noses into First Division business. Well, considering you're Sergei's kiddos, the Fox might actually have to yield to you guys. Anyway, try not to invoke the Deputy Director's ire, got it? Try. Dudley carries the hope of the First Division on his shoulders. He's the ace of the younger detectives, and the older ones tip their hat to him. Kind of a role model of mine, to be honest. though he's kind of difficult to approach. Don't get me wrong, he's a hell of a guy, but I can't even talk to him. Formal greeting is about all I can muster when I see him. It may just be a rumor, but apparently Arkansas is putting on a private show. How unfair. Us common folk have been waiting for it with bated breath. Arkansas is putting on a private performance for some esteemed guests. How unfair. Where's my invitation? I'm so tired. I feel like skipping today's meeting. I'll have to grit my teeth and not let the dear members' outbursts get under my skin. This is one of the worst times to be in financial affairs. When is a good time to be in financial affairs? Hello? I got to go to the library later today with Mum again. Yay, but get some juice first. Lovely. Oh, good morning. You've got clear skies on our hands today. Welcome to my store. Would any of you like to place an order? Juice. Juice, please. Juice. Just juice. Juice. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Ouch, I was sorting the materials in the archive room downstairs, but one thing led to another, and I was buried under an avalanche of books. I'm still there now. This is just my ghost. I died. I'm lucky Cassell was around. I might have suffocated otherwise. Aren't you exaggerating a bit, Uncle? If it was that bad, you could have sent the SSS a request to dig you out of there. Always here to help you. How would he send it? Sorry about that. Haven't had any time to contact you. How would he send it? If he's under the avalanche, how? It has been my dream to open the archive room for public use. It's going to take a lot of work. There are way too many books, though. I don't think I'll ever be able to make the full room available. I'd like to see inside it, please. Nope, same again. The director won't let me enter the archive room inside of the basement. It's supposedly dangerous or something. Can a library be dangerous? He offered to search for any reference materials I was looking for himself. Is there a deeper meaning behind him claiming the basement is dangerous? He got buried under an avalanche of books. Pretty much sums it up, really, doesn't it? I heard a loud crashing noise from the basement. I'm just glad the director was unharmed. Some of those books can get quite hefty. But I must admit, seeing the director buried beneath a mountain of books was truly a spectacle to behold. They're rehearsing for the opening ceremony of the anniversary festival. Bear in mind that civilians are currently prohibited from entering City Hall. Actually, aren't they going over the parade security protocol with the CPD as well? I feel like I'm neck deep in work due to the anniversary festival preparations. Probably are. It's almost time for the hearing, and I still can't get a hold of the mayor. Figured he was probably busy, but I'm not so sure. Maybe I can get a hold of Mr. Rees. We can't start the hearing without the mayor's seal of approval. Maybe I can get a hold of Mr. Rees. Just looking at this statue here again. Just focusing on statues, like... It's like, what are they depicting? Because it's that sort of thing of like... What does Adios look like in this world? I don't actually know, but there's very different depictions of very different things. All with wings and stuff like that. It's like, okay, let's keep an eye on the statues. It could be significant. Ah, you guys are here. What a bummer. Can't imagine it felt good, having the First Division take your case from you. I've been cheering you guys on from the beginning, so I feel pretty bad about it. Don't worry about it. It's not worth beating yourself up over. Thank you for being concerned about us, Fran. We're fine, though. We've already set aside our feelings and moved on. Having you send a support request is enough to keep us happy. Okay, if you guys say so. Sorry about that. I, Francisca, will also set aside my feelings and continue supporting you to the best of my abilities. None of the First Division members bother to greet me when they pass by reception. They're busy, but it always feels like they don't like me. We're colleagues, so I'd like it if we could open up to each other a bit more. Indeed. The First Division acts in complete secrecy. They hardly ever reveal the nature of their investigations. well, when you think about the work they do, they don't really have much of a choice. Oh, everyone, looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see it for a minute? With pleasure. Was it 500 mirror? Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. Let me gather your compensation. Please accept this. Yay. I suppose. Got loads of them now. Don't forget to stop by once you've collected more monster data, okay? Right, leave it to us. Of course, we'll see to it that we visit. How much new materials do I actually have at this point? Go to my items. Where are we? Fishing books ingredient. 99. Yep. 99. Oh, it's you guys. You're those newbies under Sergei's command, yeah? Interesting. Who thought he'd create a new division this late into his career? Sergei is trying his hardest to innovate the CPD. I'm impressed. You're acquainted with Chief Sergei? Yeah, pretty much. The guy used to be one of the most conspicuous officers on the force. Anyway, see to it that you don't cause him too much trouble. He's still got a while longer on the force. He's not an old geezer on the verge of retirement unlike myself. By the way, are you fans of black tea or coffee? I mean, that's the question, isn't it? Are you fans of black tea or gloop? I don't know about you, but I'm a huge fan of gloop. That'd be great if I had a coffee grinder at my desk. Well, I don't like him. Oh crap. Oh, where'd it go? Tell me it's there? There's no way that's possible. What's the deputy director going on about? He's trying his hardest to do whatever he's doing. Must find it. Oh, where'd it go? Uh-oh, that's gonna be worrying, isn't it? Alright, it's time to start today's patrol. Man going on patrol during the morning can put you in a bad mood. Apparently. You know that chick Emma in the 1st Division? She and I used to be classmates. She was an elite back in the day, too. Can't deal with her. Emma's been an elite for as long as I can remember. He takes on a condescending tone with me, even though we were classmates. Ugh, can't deal with her. That food has been out for like 2 months. That's worrying. Very worrying. But anyway, yes, we are going to end this part here. And in the next part, we shall carry on and do the rounds in the Harbour District and beyond. Ta-ta for now.